fucking horn is broken. So welcome to Riding Japan's first winter car vlog ever. And for some reason, just today it had to snow. Exactly today it had to snow. And yeah, my parents live in the countryside. That's where the tractor comes in. I just brought my son to kindergarten and I'm off to Hamburg for about 2 days. Today's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is motorcycle trade show, motorcycle Messe. What is Messe? Whoa, it is slippery. This car does have winter tires, but unfortunately these roads are so minor that they don't put any salt on them. But that road there, that one is nice. See, whoop, already. Now we can kick her a little more. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be more than one vlog. I have about 2 hours before I am in Hamburg, and let's talk a little. I'm not sure if you're into this whole car vlog mess. I have one camera outside, by the way. I wonder if that one's already completely dirty. For all the German guys, I'm somewhere between Hamburg and Denmark, and I am driving down to Hamburg now, and I'm going to visit Tim. I probably remember him. I did a walk around of his 2 bikes last year, and tomorrow we are going to go to the motorcycle show. I'm not sure this is the best or most exciting road. What am I driving? I'm driving a, I think 2002 VW Volkswagen Lupo with, I don't know, 55 horsepower with 206,000 kilometers down, and I have about 150 kilometers, 180 kilometers ahead of me. Let's be a bit more vague so people don't start knocking on my parents' door. Well, if anyone notices where I am or what road this is, then please let us know in the comments. We are all curious to know if you know. Maybe this is better. So I've been in Germany for about a month now, a bit over a month, and I think this is quite, well, I got used to it again. I really have to concentrate speaking English right now. I'm not really used to speaking English anymore. I noticed that I reverted, that I went back to thinking in German and not thinking in English anymore. Sometimes I talk to my wife on, Skype and stuff, which is maybe about once a week because of the time difference, and the little one is sleeping and she wants to see him too, and otherwise we just message back and forth. I got used to living in Germany again because it is different to living in Japan, right? I mean, driving for one is different. You're somewhat faster. Yeah, finally. Woohoo! When you pass the truck, there's always the next one right ahead of him. I think I have the vlogging alternative, vlogging equivalent of writer's block. I don't know what to talk about anymore, for fuck's sake. And I'm here, I'm in Germany. I've been in Germany for about a month now. And I've been putting this vlogging business off for so long now because I don't really know what to do. And is it exciting? Is driving around in a car exciting? Is looking at the scenery exciting? At least today it's kind of pretty because it's white-ish. I had a few...
Turn right onto B5.
Yeah, I am on B5.
Continue on B5 for 34 kilometers.
B5, yeah. Now you know where I am, basically. Another bit I have to cut out. I had a few plans, but I have the little one, right? So it's not so easy to just, pack your shit and go somewhere. You always have to drag him along. You have to set up the cameras and stuff, and you have to decide where you want to go, what you want to do. Oh, fuck off, eh? 70. I know it's cold, but this is like the road around here. Oh, for fuck's sake. It took quite some getting used to being around my son all the time. I mean, it sounds silly, but we had the kindergarten in Japan, and my wife usually does the morning stuff, and I'm so bad with the morning stuff. I can't get up in the morning. I can't be, genki and happy and smiley. But, he's just gonna wake up at 5 and say, hello, I'm here. Wipe my ass. Give me food. Give me a hug. But, I don't know. I kind of completely ruined his sleep cycle because I kind of turned it around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So he would just sleep until 7, for Christ's sake. Which is getting better and better. He slept through the night for a few nights now. Usually I change him when I go to bed. I wake him up, I don't care. And then I have peace for like 6-7 hours, which is not so bad. He's been sick for a while, which is not so great. He couldn't breathe, and he had like 38, 39, 39.8 degrees fever for a time, which is pretty tough too. And I don't have health insurance here. Well, not really, but I have a kind of travel insurance for these about 3 months that I'm here. And I think he's kind of covered, but because this is all countryside and this is all, friendly countryside, everybody knows each other and everybody knows my parents kind of thing, I didn't pay anything for the doctor, and I've been like 3 times already. And I have a dentist appointment, and I'm not going to pay anything for that either, so that's kind of nice. But more of that in another vlog. I had a bit of a health incident. I'm going to record that in a minute, I believe. Wow, look at the traffic ahead. This is just fucked. This road is always so bad. There are basically 2 major roads or routes to go from Denmark down to like Hamburg or South Germany or whatever. And the A23, which continues on when this road ends, which is just a 2-lane highway, is the, I want to say, minor route that my parents usually use because the other highway is on the other side of the coast. I believe from coast to coast across it's like 80-90k. When you come from Copenhagen, you usually take the other highway, which is also a 2-lane highway, but they are planning, or they are already constructing. They are turning it into a 3-lane highway, 3-lane on both sides, and it's pretty tough. I think it's gonna take another 15 years or so, even slower. Fuck off, eh? Oh, this is ridiculous. 100 kph speed limit, and he's doing 50. So yeah, we are going to Heide, and then we are going to Hamburg on the A23. You can see that blue little sign over there. That is the highway, and yeah, there's no speed limit. Audi, whatever I had last year in summer, I got up to 190, and then I kind of like, 2-lane highway. I don't like riding it. I don't like riding like really fast anyway. But there's no speed limit. Let's see how fast the Lupo can go. Maybe I can film that. I'm not sure if I want to waste so much battery and if I want to waste so much camera. Especially, I'm not sure that the little camera that I have at the door here is still attached, even though I've tethered it. Yeah, the sheep are getting a cold arse. It's always nice. You're gonna look at the side and you see like, wow, nice weather, and then ahead of you is just shit, and until your right it's like, yay, nice weather. But maybe I should just turn off the cameras and turn them on back on the highway and see what we can do there. Oh, look at that. This is the highway. So we're doing 130. Yeah, I'm not doing anything too crazy with this car. Let's see how fast she can go. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be too crazy. We're doing 130 now. This is a good traveling speed. This is the German recommended highway kind of speed. Maybe I can get 150, 160 out of her. Pedal to the metal. I just don't want to fuck up the car. So the car, as I mentioned before, is about 10, 13 years old. Has 206,000 kilometers, which is over 130,000 miles. And it was bought from a shop as second hand. So I think there's a little guarantee on it. We just did a vehicle inspection. You know, the whole government thing. So basically the car is supposed to, well, hold up and not fall apart. I'm still pedal to the metal in highest gear. What are we doing now? 140. I'm hoping that the suction cup is still holding up, but I'm using ram mounts and they are all metal. A little downhill. Finally over 5k RPM, doing 150. And here's my 160. 160 kilometers per hour, but downhill is over and he's going back to 150. So I believe that's it. She won't be going much faster. I still haven't moved the foot all the way to the floor. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm not gonna film much more because not much more is gonna happen. See you guys on another video. Now I just have to find a parking lot so I can turn off all the cameras. But I think I've tortured her enough. Yeah, that camera's still running. Yeah, that camera's still running, I see. My wonderful contraption. I'm surprised how clean the lens is. Well, I'm just gonna leave it on. Let's see all the way to Hamburg. I don't want to cut the rope. So see you guys on another one.